Bobby, we made it to Luckenbach, Texas. Waylon and Willie and the boys. Let's start with, give us some history on how this whole thing was established.
Okay. Luckenbach was founded in 1849 by German immigrants, and it was served the whole community for a long, long time, served as a trading post to the Comanche Indians and the German farmers that were around here. Up until 1970 when it was sold, the town was sold, the whole town, all 10 acres of it, and it was sold to the Crouch family and a couple of his partners, and they still own it, and here we are today.
Okay, but, and you even smiled when you said all 10 acres of it.
I did, yeah.
And we know that it's population 0, but that doesn't mean it's just a tourist attraction. One of the things that struck me about Texas, because we just came up from San Antonio.
Right.
Was the missions, which are still functioning churches. And this is still a functioning, town?
A destination, maybe. It's not really a town per se. It's more of an experience. You know, it's kind of like Six Flags, but different, if you know what Six Flags is. We're a music venue. We are very big on our history. Music, of course, which is going on every day. Entertainment, just people coming and relaxing and having a good time and enjoying themselves and getting away from the big city. That's a big thing right there.
Who's in the crowd here, Bob? Who are the people that frequent Luckenbach?
Tonight, the crowd has a whole lot of people that actually live around here. There's several local people that are standing in there right now. Penny Ney, she is the guitarist sitting in the corner, and she is hosting tonight's Picker's Circle. So these other musicians have come in because they want to sit and play with her tonight. So, yeah.
So when Luckenbach was a town and it was up and running and stuff was good, how many people lived here?
They say anywhere from 3 to 25. There's only 1, 2, 3, about 4 actual houses that are in town. And I'm not sure when they published the population of 25 how much of the outer community was counted in that, because basically this just served as a community center, for all the farmers and ranchers that lived around here.
We were at the hall earlier that you were decorating for Christmas.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the people that have performed there.
Gary P. Nunn, Leon Russell, of course, which we talked about earlier, Jerry Jeff Walker, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, who sang the song. He was here once. That was it, just one time. Corey Morrow, Gary P. Nunn, I think I already said him. We've had Los Lobos. We have had the Mavericks here. We've had Miranda Lambert.
Why do they
Pat
come
Green.
here?
Because it's Luckenbach. I mean, everybody wants to play on the Luckenbach stage. We have people that call...
Like the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, on a very smaller scale. We have people call all the time, and all they want to do is come and either drink a beer in our bar. That's all they want to do, or they want to come and their band wants to play on our stage. So...
Now, I'm surprised. We talked earlier about this, and we're going to have to get some pictures for y'all over in the concert hall, because I was surprised to find out that there's never been a movie shot in there. And if you actually look around in that, it's gorgeous, and there's history even just in that room, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've had a lot. Like I said, we've had a lot of photo shoots for magazines and different things. We've done some TV interviews, mainly local. That's about it. We have a lot of weddings and private parties. They want to rent the dance hall, and we've had last Saturday night we had a wedding and a reception in there, and I don't know. It's just really popular for a lot of different things.
So who's this Hondo? Is it Hondo Crouch?
Hondo Crouch.
Who's that?
He and two of it. Well, that's his picture right there there up on the wall.
Okay.
That's Hondo, and he called himself an Imagineer. He was kind of a clown prince. But Hondo and 2 of his friends bought Luckenbach when it was up for sale back in 1971. The 2 friends that he bought it with, they're no longer part of the owners, but his family still owns the property. Hondo died in 1976, so he's gone. But he did a couple of movies. He was a championship swimmer. He ran a camp called Camp Longhorn, where they taught swimming, and it was a kids' camp every summer. And he was a jokester. He was funny. He played guitar. He could sing. He could sing in Spanish. We don't know if he knew what he was saying or not, but he sang and nobody knew, so they couldn't say anything bad about it. He started different fun things here in Luckenbach when he bought it, because Luckenbach at that point had kind of just fallen into more of a ghost town than anything else. So when Hondo and his friends bought it, they had a World's Fair here. They started an event called the Hug-In, which is around Valentine's Day every year, and we still have that, and this is like the 36th, 7th year coming up. They had started a chili cook-off, a women's only chili cook-off, because the women a lot of times were not allowed to cook in the big international chili competitions. So he started the Women's Texas State Chili Championship here. Mud Dauber event, which, is as we celebrate the Mud Daubers coming back to Luckenbach, kind of like the Swallows come back to Capistrano in California, while the Mud Daubers come back to Luckenbach. So just fun things that we have every year. So.